Hello class, I want to talk to you about the importance of smoking. Smoking not only affects you, but it also affects your immediate family around you. Even if you have kids or close brothers or relatives, by you smoking and you catching lung disease and all kind of other diseases, that affects not only you, but also your family in the long run because they have to be there to support you, maybe financially or emotional support because you may be on your deathbed or have to keep going to the doctor and you may be too ill to take yourself. Smoking is not a good thing at all. Trust me, I know. I used to smoke cigarettes and I used to smoke almost a pack a day. I haven't been to the doctor in a while and I don't know what damage it has caused. Smoking is something that the damage is irreversible. You can't smoke today and take a medication that will reverse the damage. Your lungs are permanently scarred. By you smoking cigarettes, you're weakening your lungs, you're weakening your heart, you're weakening your all kind of other things that I probably don't even know the importance of it. But by you smoking, it causes a long-term damage. You may not feel it. You may feel good now by smoking a cigarette to ease your pain because that's what I used to do. I used to smoke a cigarette and hey, I feel good now. My stress may not went away, but in my mind it has, but it really hasn't. Smoking cigarettes is irreversible damage and it causes very, very, very harmful things such as lung cancer, heart disease, and all other things. Smoking is not cool at all. It is not. And I started smoking at an early age. I know I wish I haven't. I smoked maybe for about 5 or 6 years, but now I don't smoke at all because I know the importance of smoking. I started smoking because I was hanging around this girlfriend that I had and she was smoking and I said, hey, she smoked, it's cool, so let me start smoking. And that's how I started smoking cigarettes. I actually regret it because now I don't know what kind of damage it may cause in the long run. Like I said before, smoking is irreversible. You never know what the damage is unless you go to the doctor. It creates cancers, 1,000 different cancers that's out there. You probably have hundreds of different lung diseases that I don't know a lot of them, but and it's not only just affecting you. You have to think about your family, how it affects your family. If a woman smokes, she passes it down to her kids because she's smoking. And the bad thing about smoking is it don't just have to be you smoking. I have one aunt that I live with and she smokes in the house and that called a secondhand smoke. Just because we not smoking, guess what? It's like I'm almost smoking, but it's smoking 2 times worse because the smoke that's coming from the cigarette and then the smoke that she blows out, I'm inhaling both of them. So I'm getting double dose of smoking without even smoking. So that's even worse. That's even a bad thing as well. I feel like you should never smoke, and I feel like smoking should be illegal, because that's a lot of people die. Like I believe it's like 40,000 people a year gets lung cancer, and about almost 90% of those people die. That's because sometimes treatment may be too late. People may find out too late, or sometimes their body just reject treatment. It's all different ways of how things can go bad from smoking. People don't realize these type of things, but smoking is one of the most harmful things you can do to your body. Your body is a temple. You only have one body. You have to treat it well. I wish I have never started smoking, but thank God I've quit. That's the important thing about it. Once you start, you have to find yourself a way of stop smoking. E-cigarettes are supposed to help you to stop smoking. That was one of my ways to quit smoking. Once I seen how bad I was smoking and how much money I was spending on cigarettes, I told myself I was going to quit. I bought an e-cigarette and I smoked the e-cigarette, and within like maybe 3 weeks, maybe even less than that, I quit smoking. That was the best thing I could have done, but I don't even know the damage that the e-cigarette has done to my body. I've heard that those things are not good for you, and I've heard stories of how those exploded up on people. But if people knew the very, very importance of smoking, I believe they probably would stop. People know, but they don't think that, hey, you can get this disease, because I have an uncle that may have smoked and he never got lung disease, so hey, I won't get lung disease. That's not the case. Every case is different, and it's really all up to God who gets the disease and who gets lung cancer and all kind of things. Smoking is not cool at all. I wish people would never smoke, because not only smoking is messing up your body, but say if I'm outside and I'm smoking, I'm blowing the smoke up in the air. That's messing up the ozone layer. That's making air pollution, all kind of other things. Other people have to breathe the stuff in. Animals have to breathe the stuff in. So it's just not affecting us. It's affecting animals and everything else. smoking is not cool. I mean, you have the Center for Disease Control that tries to, eliminate smoking and try to give people harmful information about it, but some people just don't listen. You have people been smoking from the time they're able to buy cigarettes up until they like 80, 90 years old. Like I say, some people get lucky and the disease, it doesn't help people, it doesn't harm people. Then you have some time that it does hurt people. But, I have one aunt that's probably been smoking for a long time and she decided to quit. Then when she decided to quit, she kept getting checked for cancer and all kind of things. Thank God nothing was wrong with her. I have another aunt that still smokes and she get regular cancer checkups and nothing is wrong with her. Both of them in their 50s, but who's to say maybe 2 or 3 years from now, maybe 5 years from now, or even tomorrow they may go check again and cancer or lung cancer or anything may be there, or heart disease. But I just encourage people not to smoke, and it's better for your health, and your family won't have to worry about that either. Thanks.